Coach, can you talk about the difference in the third quarter and what you guys did to regain your footing in that fourth quarter, and particularly the way Alfred played this whole game?
Well, the third quarter was tough. It was tough. We kind of held ground, for the first few minutes, and then you could see things slipping. And I speak often about we can't give up everything. We gave up everything at times. I mean, they were hitting transition threes. When we did get over and get to a driver, we didn't get the block out on the rebounder, so we didn't have everything together during that time, and it was a struggle in there. How it turned, there were a lot of things. The energy really picked up, but Elfrid Payton, his steals, his deflections were outstanding. I think that triggered it, and then Wayne Ellington obviously put us right back in position. And then once we had the defense of Alfred and the shots that Wayne was hitting, it energized the rest of the group, and then you saw, plays on both sides. So I think that was huge.
Coach, with Frank starting tonight, was that a matchup thing with Fournier or something you saw from Payton and Ntilikina in the backcourt that you liked there? Just essentially, what was the reason for starting Ntilikina tonight?
Well, we gave RJ a chance to kind of move into the game and see. He hasn't had a lot of practice days, so we felt like that would put him in a tough spot. So the matchup with Fournier with Frank, we felt like would be a good matchup, and then we were able to get RJ in, and RJ played well too.
Hey, Coach, Wayne Ellington had a really strong second half, as you just pointed out, but tough first half. Was there something you saw that you wanted to stick with him in the second half, or just wondering what the reasoning was? Because it ended up working out, right?
Well, I thought he was solid the first half too. Sometimes as we go through, when a guy comes off the bench, he may not get a lot of opportunities to make plays, but that doesn't mean he's not, playing well or he's not effective with his minutes. Thought we had a lot of good things in the first, certainly the first quarter and even through the first half. And then obviously we had our struggles in the third, and then played well in the fourth.
Coach, with everything that's been going on off the court, the trade tonight, how have you been able to keep the guys focused? What's been your biggest challenge to keep them focused?
Well, they have been such a good group. They really have, in terms of the things that they have gone through as a team, or the things that we've had individually, and how they've been there for each other and how they've stuck together. So the one thing is we were open with our communication with each other about what was going on and what we needed to do. And then when it came time to play tonight, we went right back to it and said, guys, you've won 2 in a row. You're playing good basketball. You got everything to play for. You're playing in Madison Square Garden. Let's go play the game and have fun. And we got off to a good start, and then we were able to work through the game.
You've talked a lot about what Marcus meant to the team. Now, losing him today, just your thoughts on that?
Well, as you guys know, I've been singing his praises all along from the very beginning, and he helped us in such ways. I mean, not only the shot making and the things he did on the floor, but what he did in the locker room and what he did on the practice court, and he made an impact on our team. So now it's, we can build off of that and continue to grow, and I think the world of him, and hope he's in a position to have a chance to win a championship.
Coach, now that we're past the deadline, do you anticipate having Kenny Wooten up a little more often with the big club?
Well, it's at this point, I think the most important thing for his development is playing those 30 minutes a game that he's playing, and we've seen the growth in him getting to play those minutes, and right now the quality minutes are the most important thing for him. Getting spot minutes isn't going to push his development the way it would playing consistently every night and being in all these game situations and the coverages and learning, because he has grown. He's taken advantage of that time.
I'm sorry if you were asked this before the game, but now with Marcus traded, do you anticipate this being an opportunity for Kevin to maybe play more minutes consistently? How do you view that?
Well, I think,
Martin?
you know, there's going to be opportunity, obviously, for those minutes. Kevin has played well. We were very, very pleased with his the road trip that we had. Felt like he was really good and really efficient, and we need him to continue, you know, to build and continue to grow. And he can, you know, there will be, obviously, there's more minutes, so he'll have opportunities to, you know, to expand.